Yeah, it is bad. Yo, 6 dates in a row? 6-0.
It's gotta be we don't give a fuck about y'all niggas. It's gotta be it.
Oh,
anyway,
my bad.
We fuck.
Alright, so
yeah. Gotta be we don't give a fuck about y'all niggas. It's gotta be we better than y'all niggas. We the big dogs. Nah, I don't know why niggas do that. That's weird. I don't know why niggas do that. That's weird. Yeah. It's something that a nigga needs to do. It's weird. King, do you ever feel the need to like express your disregard for the rest of the homies?
See what happened to College?
I see. So this is
Yo, King, is that your thing? Let me ask you, King. Do you ever have to show that you don't have no regard for the homies?
gaslighting that happened
man, that's all like knowledge. They was having.
Who does that, King? What type of nigga does that shit, King? What type of niggas does that?
the gaslighting that happened for us to get here.
Maybe he didn't know? Nah, man, come on. Anyway, let's go back to it. So, the question I asked you, was, when they got here with their unoriginal idea of we want our own shit, and do you think that they were, hey bro, let's cooperate, or do you think it was, I'm gonna dominate for control? Which one do you think the initial strategy?
The question implies things that have never happened. One, this was a colony, many colonies. Spanish colony to the south, French colony in middle America, British colony in the northeast going towards the south. Nobody wanted their own shit when they came over here. That's one. Two, they came across many nations, different tribes, some tribes being enemies. Some deals were made in the north where they purchased land from retarded ass Native Americans that were so fucking barbarian that they didn't understand economics, and they sold their territories for shit because they're retarded, dumb, and backwards. Other nations were actually powerful. They cooperated with Europeans, traded with Europeans for guns so they could fight their enemies. So what you're asking is too simplistic, right? There were varying amounts of different responses to Europeans when they came, and it's just that's the answer. That's just the answer.
All right, so an evasive non-answer is the answer. The question on the one second, sir. I didn't interrupt you, bro. EQ. Think about the EQ. So they didn't interrupt you. Why? Because I have the composure to hear all of your nonsense, so that I can address it, right? I can hear all of your nonsense and evasiveness. I can hear all your nonsense and evasiveness and then address it, right? I have the emotional wherewithal, right?
I'm dodging, guy.
Anyway, so Jimmy, you're making it way too easy, bro. You gotta compose yourself. All right, so I'm gonna ask you, King, because I think you have way more composure, and definitely more intellect. So you're gonna be like better to engage with. No. As much of a bitch ass faggot that Lion is, I watched these two niggas jump Lion and troll the shit out of him, right? So guess what we gotta do? We gotta slow it down. What we gotta do? What we gotta do is we gotta slow it down. We was get rid of all.
We weren't only kings or kangs. We were
shenanigans. Get rid of all the shenanigans and let's get to the nitty gritty of it all. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just walk through this thing logically.
We're walking through it, guys. Let's walk.
Possible king conquering. I'm gonna be honest.
Hold on. No, don't run it. I know Jim is your homie. Don't try to pull him out. He's already made his bed, right? He already trolled the shit out of Line. He already evaded my very simple question. We're here now, right? We're here now. So, the simple question I asked him from the inception of the crew that came through for their own shit, which is separate from England, he said nobody wanted their own shit. Fucking, I don't know what kind of retarded brain that shit that was. Nobody wanted their own shit. That's what this fucking weirdo said, right? So now we're gonna move on to the second point, which was, were they more likely to try to dominate, or were they more likely to try to negotiate and fucking he said that was nonsensical. And then he went on to say that there was negotiations amongst the people that were here, right?
Yes.
And then so he literally contradicted himself in his own fucking statements while he's trying to grandstand, while he's showing a lack of self-control, while he's showing a lack of historical perspective, while he's poo-pooing the question, and then making a feeble attempt to answer the question. I didn't want to do this, right? I didn't want to do this. I wanted to have a normal conversation. But instead what we have here is a person with very low EQ, which is fucking important, because IQ without EQ is irrelevant. We don't care about smart people.
What's EQ?
Emotional quotient, right? Is having the emotional intelligence to understand that you look like a to know that you look like a buffoon when you are this, to know that you look like a buffoon when you're this emotionally unhinged for no reason, right? Because we're all here to have conversations, learn a little bit about the world, and have, dialogue, right? But when niggas get on their high horse, they think they have a superior position, but they don't have a superior fucking emotional quotient because they can't hear other people who disagree. They can't hear other people who disagree and not get emotionally involved. So, King, I'm going to ask you a very simple question. Same question I asked him, right? When the people who came here with their unoriginal idea of having their own shit for their own people, and they met people, and hey, Red Room, can you get this fucking weirdo to shut up? Because I didn't interrupt him once, bro. I didn't interrupt this fucking weirdo once.
Jimmy.
Not once.
Can we have...
Right?
Can we finish?
Thank you. Appreciate it, Red Room. Because I tried to ask him to be cool, but he doesn't have the wherewithal to fucking control himself. So he needs a fucking manager. He needs a fucking manager to control himself. How fucking crazy is that, right? How crazy is that you need... Can you get this weirdo too, please? Yeah, because she's a weird person, bro. She's a weird person. Thank you, appreciate it, bro. So anyway, King, real quick, bro, because I see the I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna calm down. King, when the people who came here with their unoriginal idea to have their own shit based on the philosophy of other people that wrote before them, and they met the people that were here, and do you think they more so tried to negotiate and cooperate, or do you think they tried to dominate and control? Which one do you think they employed more to a higher degree?
Yeah, of course, the net of it, yes, it's to dominate. But I think you're pointing out that they tried negotiations. But yeah, net of it, yeah, they dominate.
No, I'm talking about it. No, I wasn't. So the question is, when they first got here, we're not talking about when they were able to, gain control. We're talking about
sat around the table and had turkey together.
Which one do you think it was?
He's trolling. He can't really believe that.
So
I believe it.
So I think enough of them had a mindset of domination, which I think is what you're trying to get at.
No, I'm trying to read my mind. Just think about if you were in uncharted territory.
Right. So if that's not the case, then I would say negotiation.
Okay. I think. All right. So obviously negotiation, right? Because you're in uncharted territory.
Correct.
You don't know what your numbers are. You don't know what the terrain is like. You're in the dark. So negotiation would be your best tool.
Correct.
Now, at some point, do you think that when you're trying to tame the land in your negotiations, that some people, let's say, did some tasks, other people did other tasks, and we tried to do this thing together? The natives and the immigrants. Do you think that was like the
like
general
cooperation?
Yeah. Trying to work it out together. Oh, okay, cool. Now I don't understand. This seems to be in line with what Lion's talking about. There were people here. They worked together, and then over time, there was one that was able to gain an upper hand, and then those people wrote a history, and they wrote a romanticized history. Now, my question is, do you think it's more likely... One second, sir. Calm down, bro. Calm down. Emotional outbursts aren't going to help you. I'm going to just simply ask this question. All right, bro. Calm down, bro. You're weird, bro. You're weird. Anyway, all right, bro. Got it. Whatever makes you feel better about yourself. This is an emotional fucking response. This is an emotional response, bro. Calm down. We're all intellects here. We're all intellects here. Calm down, bro. You land my plane. You fucking weirdo. Calm down.
Concrete. Land your plane soon, and I'm gonna give Jimmy the chance.
I got it. I'm landing right here. So, based on those very simple dynamics from this inception point, I'm asking this question, right? Because I don't know if what Lion is saying is correct, but is it more plausible, the narrative that what we were told about the inception of America is accurate? Or is it more plausible that there is a rewriting or a retelling of history such that it isn't accurate in the way that it's told to us and taught to us in schools? What do you think is more plausible? That we have the correct, unadulterated truth? Or is it massaged and romanticized? What do you think it is?
At this point, I would say we have the clear, unadulterated truth.
I disagree, and I endeavor to believe that Lion could make a stronger case for an alternate history than anyone can, that we have the unadulterated truth.
So I'd like to see him do it.
All right, great.
Can we hear Jimmy now? Oh, okay. Jimmy, you there?
Because if Lion doesn't include the Indians themselves enslaving each other and doing to each other what y'all claim the white man was doing, then he's not giving the unadulterated truth.
Yeah.
No. What you're trying to do, you just set him up. You tried to frame his response, right? You're framing his response for him. And what? No, look, what are you doing, King? Don't do that, King. Don't do that, King. No, don't do that, King. Don't do that, King.
You were
this nigga.
response.
No. I gave you no. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, Stilgar. The question is, who is more plausible to be correct? The person who thinks that the American story is unadulterated truth in all cases, or Lion, who says that the truth that you were told is not quite the way it is? And me personally, I'm betting on Lion, right? Because what you're going to do is you're going to say, well, this is what we were told. Here's all the information. It's all here. It's in those history books. And I don't think that the history books, upon examination, with all the evidence that's out there, is going to make as much sense as an alternate story.
I see what you mean.
So, yeah, look, man, this whole discussion has become retarded because Concrete is like, you can't trust books. Ooh. You can't read. Whatever you read, you can't trust the books. And so, like, okay, the alternative is what? Gotta trust the colored descendant of slaves from colored and emotional colored. He has the information. He has high EQ. Well, that's fucking retarded. Hell no, I'm not gonna trust the loser. That's the loser of the fight. He's a fucking bum. He's all in his emotions. He hates white people, even though he lives in a white country. I'm not fucking listening to him. I'm only gonna listen to the winner. The person that created everything. He's probably gonna tell me the right information. Why? Because I can see, when he's responsible for producing one of the best countries on the fucking face of the planet. Who I'm gonna trust this nigga? These motherfuckers are retarded, King. I don't know. See how we're not the same people. Truly, fuck I love you. Why?
He's just a sick version of your people, Lion. He's sick. He's mad. And I'll explain this to you because I've been doing research on this type of mentality.
No, you people ain't producing nothing, bro. Yo, listen. Dance, monkey. Listen, you guys are entertaining. Listen, if I want somebody to dance for me, it'll be you niggas. I feel you. Look, very entertaining. You guys can throw, you guys can jump, you guys can run.
He's just trolling. He's just trolling. I
want to be clear. No, King. This has been studied. This has been studied.
I contributed to this state of Jimmy. I put this battery in his back. The whites win.
King, I actually looked it up. Lion, sorry to cut you off.
This is the effect of somebody that's been psychologically broken for over centuries. They start to act like that. But they start to align.
No, King. Hold on, Lion.
It's clearly trolling you, Lion.
No, King.
Are you saying that Jimmy has Stockholm syndrome?
Shut They actually did a study. They did studies, King. It's called outgroup preference. It's called Black Doll Study.
No.
Have you ever heard of the Black Doll Study?
The only group that has outgroup preference in
Now,
America
shut
are
up,
white
shut
liberals.
up,
Aren't you tired of only replying one way to be concrete?
Nobody's
Black
talking to you. You're a
originality,
noise.
black
Nobody cares about you.
creativity.
Nobody cares about you, bro.
Cares about
You're
me.
not
Is
the center
that
of attention
true?
like you want.
Nobody
You want to just be the
cares
center of
about
attention.
me.
Be
Is that
interested.
true?
Center of Timmy.
You know what the issue is, concrete?
Outgroup preference is a serious issue. I actually looked it up because I didn't even know about this stuff, right? And basically, the basis of this like type of psychology is a couple of things, right? It's gonna be that they want to see the world in a clear and fair way. It's like, think of it of the world as a meritocracy, right? That's the way the outgroup preference people are. They say the world makes sense. 1 + 1 = 2, right? So obviously, if my people are maligned, that is because it's warranted. Because again, 1 + 1 = 2, right? And they talk about it in terms of Stockholm syndrome, as Monica said, outgroup preference.
No.
And there's other ways that it's characterized. But there's like 3 components. I just started reading about this. But there's 3 components. And the first primary component is wanting to see the world in a clear way. The other ones are, just think Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And then we can get into why somebody would not apply critical thinking to these tasks, take the narrative as it's been given to them, and then have an antipathy towards their own people, like lying, when they're trying to like shed light on the narrative that they've been given. So it's also like an infringement on his identity, right? Because what he's done is he said, this group that's been marginalized, this group that's been marginalized, which I belong to, I have fashioned myself in the manner of the outgroup, the one that has marginalized us, so that I can be accepted, because that's another driving force in our psychology. Acceptance, right? Acceptance is another driving force in our psychology, right? So what he's done is he has. Come on, Lion, you fucking up my shit, bro. I'm trying to remember all my shit. Anyway, go ahead.
All of this is wrong.
Alright, I'll go after King then.
All of this is wrong. Let me explain this.
King, I'm not gonna believe what you say over what I'm experiencing. So don't even bother.
Hold on. We can't do this. 3 people want to talk. Can we go? All right, I'm gonna let King go, then Monica, then Jimmy's gonna go after that.
Yeah,
Then it could be
I'll be quick.
In that order, okay. King finish up, then Monica, then Jimmy. Go.
Yeah, I'll be quick. I'll be very quick. So concrete. The reason why I said Jimmy's trolling is because you weren't here, but Jimmy was actually backing up on. He was actually backing Lion's position.
No, he wasn't. I knew.
Until Lion started getting rude, and then Jimmy does best. He started trolling Lion. So that's why I said that concrete. Jimmy was actually backing up Lion's position.
Okay, Monica. One mic on Monica.
Alright.
Don't believe that shit.
Alright, let's go. One mic on Monica.
Alright, Concrete's just learning about outgroup preferences. I've been aware of outgroup preferences for several years now because of a study done about race relations in our country, and they interviewed Black conservatives, Black liberals, white conservatives, white liberals, Hispanic conservatives, and Hispanic liberals, and the only group that had a significant outgroup preference were white liberals. White liberals have been taught to hate white people almost as much as some Black Americans have been taught to hate white people. So this is not new to me, and I can't wait for Concrete to learn about the data.
Did anybody think that this was new to Monica, or does anybody care that it's not new to Monica?
Alright, Jimmy, one mic on Jimmy, and then we'll go back to after Jimmy, Lion, or Concrete. Alright.
Concrete's fucking thesis is entirely wrong about me. I'll explain what's going on here. This is coming from me, the authority on the matter, since I can explain best my own thought process. My family comes from Haiti. Even though I was born in New York City, English is my first language, my family comes from Haiti. And in Haiti, the Haitian people have done some great things in the past, beaten all kinds of empires, and ended up with no running water. Bees, niggers, and losers. My family ended up being losers. And as a man that was born among a family of losers, I can recognize my kin when I come across these African Americans. Been here for generations. Niggas was free for hundreds of years. Can't even get an internship at Goldman Sachs. I recognize another loser. We're losers together. I know that you niggas are bums because we are bums. We're bums together forever, my nigga. And so it's not about other and Stockholm. No, my nigga. You are like us. That's why I know you niggas ain't shit. Because you are exactly like us. Thank you.
Alright, so listen, everybody, I'm glad I'm able to go after Jimmy because this is a perfect example. Has anyone seen that movie Welcome Home, Roscoe? This is what happens when the nigga goes out and somehow is lucky and becomes successful. He turns back around and talks down on the very people that he comes
I just
from.
talked down on myself, my nigga. What the
I know the very people he comes that he has completely lost himself, thrown his entire identity and history away, just to trade it for a bunch of people that don't give a damn about him in any way whatsoever, just as long as he can keep producing for them. The moment he is unable to do that, he becomes the very loser that he was just talking about. Exact to a T. This is the behavior of a king, of a coon, ladies and gentlemen. This right here. We see this behavior, and King, you're going to resonate with this. We see this behavior in black women alike. When she's going to school with you, she's working at the local Burger King with you, she's all in love with you. But then all of a sudden, here comes Lion in a nice little car, a little light skin, and all of that shit. All of a sudden, she don't like you at all. She don't even recognize your existence anymore. That's that nigga Jimmy. Yes, little Jimmy right there. That's what you're looking at. It's a behavior of people who simply want to be in the in crowd with another race of people at all costs. They will slit their mama's throat in order to get there. I, on the other hand, am not there. I actually want these quote-unquote losers to find their way out of this conundrum. That's me. That's my plan. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm interested in. But then there are some of us who don't give a shit about their own people. And that's why I used the word earlier. It's a niggard. Don't get it confused with nigger or nigga. A niggard is a completely self-obsessed, evil-ass nigga who is only concerned about of himself only. And anybody else in his life, they're only there as cameo figures, and they're there to just support him. This is the ultimate self-absorbed individual. And I can see why they hate the big stand his ass. I can see it. And I can also see why he will probably run to another race to try to hide them all. But the truth of the matter is, it always ends the exact same way. You're just a $40 million slave. And when those other races get tired of you or you're no longer able to do what you've been doing, you'll get the same Bill Cosby treatment like everyone else did. Don't ever get too fucking comfortable, Jimmy. Please, don't be that dumb nigga. We've got enough of them. Thank you.
I'm in shambles, guys.
I love all y'all niggas.
I'm in shambles. I'll never be able to recover from this, guys.
Are we ready for a topic or?
Today on Channel 5, Jimmy was just accused by some white woman of touching her ass or something like that in the grocery store. Yeah, that's the kind of shit that's gonna happen to your ass.
He's married.
Then all of a sudden,
He's married like you, Lion.
Wait.
Married like you, bro.
It doesn't have to be true. Then all of a sudden, you're gonna see Jimmy ass trying to make songs and shit. He over here gonna be trying to get the black community to stand with him. You'll see it. Hey, black people, where y'all at? We supposed to be together. We supposed to stand together against. You'll see it. They always do that shit. You coons always do that shit.
Yo, Lion, you forgot. You're supposed to make the case that the American narrative is more
No, I don't need
distorted.
to make when the coon's mind is made up, there's no reason to keep going back and forth about actual history. They want to deny it anyway. They feel better living in a white man's comforts. And that's all they want to see.
White people do too.
It's an actual scotoma, meaning a mental blockage that they are doing to themselves. White people will literally come out and say, yeah, Lion's right. Yeah, we did do all of those things. And the black people like him, Louis, and all of these other immigrant black niggas, they will still fight tooth and nail to maintain that false reality that was painted in their head. It just is what it is. It's the brainwashing.
Oh my God, that was so deep. I'll never be able to recover. It was very deep.
What's the brand of the, I really do have a question for you though. What's the name of the brand of the bleach spray that you use?
What you talking about, Lion?
Yo, Lion, don't you feel like more of a sympathy for this type of psychological response, Lion?
But no. Have you remember that scene? Have you ever seen The Matrix?
We was
All three movies.
Okay, the very first movie. Remember when Morpheus was telling Neo when they were walking through the crowd, it was a simulation.
Yeah, and then he said ring back, and the woman with the red dress.
At first, it was a woman that caught his attention, and then after that, when he turned around, he saw that it was actually an agent with a gun pointed at him.
Yeah.
And he says, "Yo, whoa, what is that?" And he says, "If you're not one of us, you're one of them." And he goes, "What are they?" And he says, "These are sentinel beings." He says, "What is that?" He says, "They are anybody in there, and they can move in through any hardware. Any software. They can look like you, act like you, but they are actually them. That is Jimmy. That is King. That is a whole lot of these niggas."
You said that's me.
Yeah, you are sentinel beings created by the
Why you catching strays, bro?
created by the Roman Empire. Created by the Roman Empire.
You just machine gunned all the niggas.
You are sentinel beings, created by the Roman Empire. To infiltrate.
Niggas said, fuck these Africans,
Wait, hold on. To infiltrate the black community and then report back everything you hear us talking about. That's what
Lion, you know deep down in your heart that's not true. You know that, bro. You know that's not true with me. You know that. I don't know.
Hey, man, I done seen you with black women, nigga. I don't know.
You know, most white people, when they hear me say Jesus is black and that black people are God's chosen people, you know that they don't believe in that. You know that stuff. So I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what are you talking about?
Hey,
like,
listen, I can show you a video right now where some white dude from Russia came to somewhere in Nigeria in the entire fucking city, hoisted this nigga up on the shoulders. And
yeah, there are people like that, Lion. Yeah. Yes, Lion, there are people like that, Lion.
Yeah. You're only confused because you don't have high EQ, my nigga. You need to have that high EQ.
They believed that this motherfucker was Jesus. The Russian dude was like, I don't know why they doing that. I said, shit, I'm not gonna stop you.
But Lion got that EQ, my nigga.
Hey, anybody want to see that video?
Is that what this is?
It's that high EQ, my nigga. What you niggas talking about?
Yeah, he got mad about that one, King. You could tell his thing because he's still talking about it. That one hurt.
I'm trying to get that EQ.
Listen, we gonna fix. That's my next project. We gonna fix this shit between Jimmy and Concrete. We gonna fix this shit. That's my next project. That's my next project.
That I hate is even the fact that Lion is a backstabbing coon bitch. Like, I still don't want to see him get jumped. And I feel like the way
my niggas never got jumped. He never got jumped today.
I feel like that was inappropriate.
He did get jumped.
No, Jimmy was helping Lion.
Come on, bro. I heard what Jimmy was doing.
Nah, he didn't get jumped.
No. Concrete, you know what Jimmy was
testify. Can you read it wrong, bro?
No. Hey, listen, and that's what they want to do.
Okay, hold on, Lion. Don't do this, Lion. Concrete. Stillbar said, all you niggas were farm equipment. He said he made that statement.
And I
Jimmy
pressed
literally came up. Jimmy came up.
I came up and I pressed that one.
Backlining up. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Line you up. Not to the fucking gaslight nigga. Jimmy came up literally to backline up when Stillbar made that statement.
You must have missed it. He said the CEO is never gonna give credit to the janitor.
No, that's what they were talking about.
After the fact,
In my anime, there are no concrete.
You're tripping. This is your homie. This is the wrong mission. Whatever.
Let it go, Solomon. You're not going to convince him.
You're right.
It was me and Lion against this white nigga, and Lion was like, we was
just let it go.
Hey, King, I want to say this to you.
I know the truth don't lie. You know the truth too, bro.
King, he was not trolling. This is exactly how he feels in that vacant black spot where his heart used to be. That's what he was right there. You already know just as well as I do that Haitians don't have souls.
But Lion, you know he was backing you up when Stillbar said the fine.
I can't lie. Lion is my favorite nigga. Lion is the most entertaining motherfucker out here, bro. He's my favorite nigga, bro.
Hey, I'll be side. Look. So here's the thing. You know that those Haitians had traded their souls long ago for voodoo powers. That's all that fucking happened here.
I did hear about that. They're open about it too, because a lot of Haitians are open about it.
Not me, nigga. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck the niggas, bro.
Jimmy, did you watch the movie?
Yo, these niggas is wildin', bro.
That's right. Oh, fucking I'll say the same thing about that Babalawo culture from the Yorubas. Fuck that shit. What the fuck?
That dark shit, yo. That backwards
that
ass
shit
shit.
at all.
There's no better.
Jimmy, did you watch the movie Sinners?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I did, and I recognized what that fat black bitch was talking about. That fat black bitch was doing all that nothing. So why you leave this white princess alone, Concrete.
You cherish a white princess.
Yo, leave this pristine white woman.
Where you go?
Leave this untouched fucking white woman alone, bro.
I don't know about
married right now.
Concrete, I would totally make you a sandwich that I would recommend you eating.
You didn't try to say.
It's gonna have mayo all over.
Yeah, that's not what I would put in the sandwich.
Use Miracle Whip.
All I know is, hey, King, do you know what a backhanded compliment is?
Yes. I use it on women a lot.
Well, that's something like that is what Jimmy was attempting to do when I was going back and forth with Stegler about his lack of
why do you feel it was backhanded?
So what he was going to do was, say some real niceties like Concrete does at first about myself, right? And then he'll end with some sort of like, fuck that bitch ass, back of the ass nigga, you know what I'm saying?
No, he didn't do that.
No. I'm saying it was going to be like when I'm actually bringing out a few points about the origin of the country, Jimmy comes off the mic and says nobody recognizes the janitor. They only pay attention to the CEO. He's basically saying, fuck what you niggas, fuck what you niggas did. Who cares that you're actually really the founding fathers and the creators of the same country? Fuck all of that. It's about these white people that signed the fucking thing but didn't fight at all. It's about those people. That's what's more important. That's what he's saying. That's the double-sided. Like, yeah, you may be right about Benjamin Banneker, Atticus, and many other people that were not mentioned because I got cut off. But fuck them niggas. It's about the white people. That's what he was doing. That's the double-sided.
Yeah, but that's not what happened, Lauren. You know that.
And the reason why he did that, I believe, the reason why he did that is because he doesn't really have any historical ties to the land. He doesn't have the American
Of course
story.
I do.
Right, the American story. Wait. The American story, the shit that I'm talking about here, the American, the Haitian shit, yeah, that's just like me talking about.
Yeah, Haitians got tied to American land, yeah.
Wait, no, that's like me talking about Haiti history as if
The Haitians have ties to American land.
Wait a second. Wait. Let me explain.
Lion, you've been talking through it the whole time. Let's not have other people talk too.
I'm not allowed to say what I'm trying to say.
You've been saying it the whole time.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
I really have not.
What do you mean? You've been talking throughout this whole time for about 5 to 6 hours.
No,
I don't know. I think it's probably 20% Lion, 40%
I've been listening to it the whole time in the fucking audience this whole fucking day. I know.
Who the fuck is this incest baby?
Nas, you wouldn't say it was 40% concrete, 30% and 30% everything.
That's all I was hearing about the conversation.
I got to with
right now. I can hear the overbite right now. Who the fuck is this inbred?
Lord Nas has an AI program that you plug in your desire for a world and it will create it for you.
Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna want to listen to you about it. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, I'm very boring.
And you get dominance, nobody's gonna care.
And you leave that pristine white woman alone. Okay.
The worst part about it is
it's difficult for them to breathe.
Jimmy feels he had.
They're genetically weak.
Come on, Lion.
So that's
Exactly, we're fucking mixed, bro. We're better than you.
You see what Lion did to you?
Yo,
That's
Lion
what
is
he did
the
to
worst,
Jimmy.
bro.
That's what he was doing to Jimmy. That's literally what he was doing to Jimmy.
Lion is a retarded individual. You can't help him. But you should still help him. You can't help him, but you should still try to help him, which is how you get your wings. I know Lion's retarded, but I'm still gonna help him. I know it's gonna come back to bite me. I know it's gonna come back to bite me. I'm gonna still help him. Why? Because I understand Lion can't help himself. He was born in Vietnam, and then he's got PTSD. He can't help it. So if Jimmy was a true gentleman and a scholar, he would take Lion's hand with baby oil and he would guide him down the path and teach him how to think. But
Vietnam is in
Jimmy has a glaring blind spot. He believes America is telling the truth about their story. And that right there should not exist. We shouldn't have somebody in this day and age who says, yes, the story America told about its inception is the actual unadulterated truth. We know that they are liars.
Big said it too.
We know. I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
I had a more nuanced position. I like my position.
Concrete.
I'm not
To be
I
fair,
agree, not everything is. I agree, not everything is spoken about what happened. I
only you
agree that
American
not.
blacks have no point of reference for information because you guys get all your information from your masters here. You know, when you come from elsewhere, we have objective information. Do you
Jimmy,
understand?
that's little shit.
Man,
when
you
your
all
family,
don't
when
even
your
have
family
no
come from elsewhere, we have another point of reference for information. And so, like, Haitians were here, we fought the war, there's a monument in Georgia, Savannah for all the Haitians that fought and died for the American Revolution, because it was a French colony, and the French were allies, and then the French sent an entire army of Haitian soldiers, very well trained, to go kill the British. And so, like, we have the information on the American Revolution. We don't need your textbooks. We don't need your textbooks. We have our own textbooks that already detail what happened because niggas was there.
Lion, your ancestors are bitch ass niggas. That's all it comes down to.
Hey, Jimmy. What library are you talking about with your own information?
Your mother house.
Exactly. See, he already knows that all of his information is gonna come right back from the same exact source that he explained that we get.
What's your source? You fucking subliterate, low IQ fucking chimp.
Fuck up, Pepe. You're a Guido Catholic.
Yeah, Pepe.
Not right now.
Y'all like barely Americans. Fuck you
Don't
talking.
make me go call Wagner here, alright? Just shut up, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. Those fucking chocolate cheeks, bitch.
Oh, I gotta get Pepe's voice right.
Yeah.
I'm the Kermit Ferg. Hey, shut the fuck up, you copy.
I know, that's it. Yeah, I know. It's a bonobo. Yeah, it's the bonobo.
It's a bonobo, yeah.
At the red little Pepe turning on me. Pepe, Concrete just learned about out-group preferences, and I told him the largest group that has an out-group preference are white liberals, and he did not.
Yeah, of course he doesn't know that. He's a dumb fucking chimp.
Is gay Jews.
No, your preference is literally like a fucking washed up, old, dirty, ugly bitch.
Pepe, are you heterosexual?
Yeah, I'm heterosexual.
I was just in Ayan's room and he was going crazy on me.
That's a good question. Kid, why are you laughing? That's a real question. I
Yeah.
wasn't even trying to
Wait, what happened?
I was in Ayan's room. Ayan is like a well-known gay guy.
Nobody cares. You're a dirty nigger white that pretends to be a billionaire. Shut the fuck up.
She's not smart.
We gotta get my lawsuits going, man, and we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna give you
Go ahead and sue me.
No, not against you, against the principles and
Yeah,
personality.
white nigger in the trailer park.
Fuck you.
What's your favorite artist, Pepe? I wanna ask you, what's his favorite artist?
I don't know.
Glad. Are you
My favorite artist is Arlo Guthrie. I'm a white nigger in a trailer park who pretends to be rich, and I have an ugly old bitch, and somehow she's a billionaire, and I'm gonna get my money. Amazing.
Who's he talking about?
He's
just
fucking up. Times Square. You gentlemen.
He's fucking himself in the ass.
Are you guys aware of how effeminate your voices are? I think you guys.
I mean, it's a real racist, dude. Because I put this on, it's racist.
Testosterone. No, that's your Pepe.
I like this song. I actually like this song.
Why country? Why? Monica, are these your cousins? What are we doing?
Why the country is it? Why?
You guys are finally realizing how white people.
Wow, that guy is racist as fuck.
I love this song.
Wow, you need a gay racist boyfriend.
Yeah, you guys sound like you're married.
You guys need to take testosterone, bro. For real. You guys need to actually take testosterone.
I'm your native son.
Yeah, I don't know who this fool thinks he is. Shut the fuck up. Shut your dumb ass up.
Shut up, you filthy nigger. Shut the fuck up.
Shut your dumb ass up, dude. Shut your dumb ass up. You fucking Italian Hispanic bitch. Shut the fuck up.
And we sleep on you dirty niggers. Fuck you.
He thinks he's white. Shut your dumb ass up.
Everybody knows Pepe's a Mexican.
Hey, everybody knows that.
I was born in Hermosillo, Sonora, Mexico. At this time, everybody knows that.
That's why I voted for you to be governor.
No, I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
Get deported.
You're Mexican?
And you're Corsican.
What the fuck?
Only Hispanics are allowed, not Mexican.
You're Mexican?
Corsican.
Here.
¿Qué tal problema, puto? Chévere, verga.
Fucking Mexican.
Tell his ass to cállate, güey.
Yeah, I'm Mexican, puto. What the fuck you gonna say?
Get him,
bitch?
Don, get him.
Not even good enough to be a slave.
No, unlike you, Mexicans weren't pussy enough to be taken as slaves. We would stab a fucking slave master.
Cortez was 19 years old with one ship and took over the entire Aztec Empire. These guys.
I'm not Aztec, bitch. I'm literally mostly European descent, you stupid motherfucker. And the Mexicans are literally
Planet,
the Mexican.
Cortez was 19 years old.
Literally, the Mexicans are half conqueror and half conqueror. We're half Spaniards. We're half fucking Aztecs. We're the motherfuckers that literally conquered. You stupid ass motherfucker.
The Alamo had 300
And we had you dumb niggers as fucking slaves in Mexico as well.
Hey, on a scale of 1 to smashed, how drunk is Pepe?
How many dirty niggers do you see in Mexico?
A number of cervezas that Pepe's had in each at least 12 cervezas.
Speaking of niggers,
Shut your loud ass mic up. Shut your dumb ass Italian bitch ass up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut your blind ass mouth. Shut up.
Nigger.
Move him down. He's like, this is hurt.
It's rough, man. It's
No, it is rough because how many women had to say nigger when they were getting...
ICE is coming.
He's hurt.
When I started playing racist songs for him,
Can we say
then he lost his
na-na-na?
mind.
Can we say sha-na-na-na or something like
But that's when he...
na-na-na-na? Hey, hey, hey. Oh, he left.
He did sound hurt though. I don't know what happened.
What's coming here and fucking with this loud ass mic, drunk ass motherfucker? Shut the fuck up.
Fun fact, the first Mexican president was actually black. That's crazy.
Well, the current one, she's Jewish.
Yeah, I know.
We was gay.
There he goes again. Yeah, just look it up. First black.
Can't help it.
Hey, no, but speaking of, you know which woman president or prime minister, whatever it is a great woman? The one, the Italian one, the one who's running Italy right now.
Oh yeah, she's great.
She's great.
She's great.
Y'all really let these Mexican niggas come in and talk crazy like that, being Mexicans like that?
What you gonna do? You gonna
Oh,
fight
it's Pepe, Jimmy. Everybody knows Pepe, bro. We all have packed this ass up a
Alright,
million times.
Jimmy, wait, when did you join
now
Clubhouse?
you wanna have some sort of racial
Solidarity.
dignity.
Jimmy, when did you join Clubhouse?
A long time ago, 2020.
How don't you know Pepe?
Because he doesn't
Wait,
come
Jimmy,
to the
you don't know
Bitcoin
Pepe?
rooms. He doesn't come to the Bitcoin rooms.
Jimmy.
You said
Yeah, Pepe had the white America, you know, the racist white America.
Yeah, we don't.
Pepe is some Mexican fucking idiot who thinks he's white, and he's not white. I'm white.
He thinks he's like Nick Fuentes and
No, I'm not Jewish. I'm Aryan and German. I am the whitest of the white.
No,
Is that right?
The whitest of the white is Vikings.
You know?
Listen,
I'm
Times
the
Square.
whitest of the white,
Times
boy.
Square, that's a real.
Yeah, of course I am. I'm German, man. And what, you know, is Jews?
You fucking trash, nigga.
Oh shit!
Oh, shush up, son.
No. He's part of the Nazi whites. Nazi whites. There's a difference in whites.
Times Square,
Come
is
on,
that a
man.
real? Is that a real?
Let's see. What color is there in the soul? There's no color in the soul.
Times Square,
Only light and
Times
shadows.
Square. Is that a real photo of you in your PTR?
Yeah, that's what I look like.
You're not the best of the whites. I'm sorry.
That's what I look like.
You're not the best. You're not the best of them. I'm sorry.
Well,
You're not even top 30.
That's
top 30. Yeah, what's the best? Arnold Schwarzenegger. Top 1% white.
where?
Well, he's not even white.
Arnold, not Arnold. What the fuck? Arnold
What if
Schwarzenegger.
what if I want to be the worst? What if I don't care? What if black people are better than me? Hispanic people are better than me.
You know what I can't believe? That Arnold. You know what I can't believe? That Arnold was the governor of California.
Of course he was. He's awesome. He's a fucking legend. He's a fucking legend.
You're not among that. Look at you. You look like you have a lot of like estrogen in your body. Like you look like a fag.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You're not the best.
Yeah.
Bro.
I got my brother.
I don't need to be the
Sig
best.
down there.
Just get a 10.
Sig got some good topics in his room. I want him to come up and give a good topic right now. I want Sig, brother, come on up. Give us a good topic. Who's playing music? Who's this? You know what? You your German ass up. You want to get dropped like Pepe?
Yeah,
You want to get dropped like Pepe?
Hey, Germans aren't real Aryans, though, right? That's not real.
Right.
I mean, they thought they were.
Claim it.
Like the Persians are and shit. Like I know, like I think you said the Armenians are.
No, the Armenians are the real Caucasians because we're in the Caucasus region.
Like if you look at like the fucking remember this my fucking dad. It says
You all can't hear me.
our Germans area and says the Armenian has shifted. I mean, so the simple answer is no. Germans are not literally Aryans. Ancient linguistic ethnic terms. Aryan, A-R-Y-N, from Sanskrit Arya and Old Persian Arya.
Persian, yep, that's what I was gonna point out. So you know, that's how Middle Easterns were actually labeled Caucasian in the early 1900s. There was an entire there was a Supreme Court case over this, by the way.
Yeah, I still heard about this recently.
Yep. So Aryan actually means Middle Eastern in our.
Yeah, Nazi ideology. Nazi adopted the Aryan as a racial ideal, centering.
It needed something to verify and validate that they had some sort of claim to a lot of the.
They wanted to claim to Jesus Christ, and that's why they all call themselves Aryan because Jesus Christ.
As all of the Europeans did, the English did too. They still currently do. They claim that they're descendants of Jacob. They even have some sort of fake ass stone underneath the throne, saying that it's the same stone that Jacob laid his head on in the story of Jacob's ladder. The crown actually has these stones, or claims that it's the stones that went inside of the breastplate of the high priest.
Hey, yo, Lion, was Jacob black too?
Of course.
We was gangs.
Yeah, even in the Jewish archives, they talk about how Shem says that he is blessed with black skin. Their wording, not mine.
Look, man, black skin is a problem line. You know that, certain ones of us, we want to walk into a room and we don't want to be burdened by our black skin with people like Monica looking at us. So it's obviously some days are worse than others. Like when Tyrone robs a bank, it's a bad day for blacks everywhere, right? Especially when Monica just finished looking at Fox News and she see this big black gorilla walk in the door. She just gets immediately a grimace on her face. And I know Jimmy's like, I don't want that white woman looking at me like that. So I am going to emphatically disassociate myself from those niggas at every waking moment. And here is a grand opportunity. Here's a grand opportunity to say, not like that nigga there. No. And if you didn't get the message the first time, I'm gonna repeat it again and again and again. So you say to yourself, Jimmy's one of those good niggas. He ain't those bad niggas. I like Jim.
That's right.
Man, I missed some of that. I don't even know what was being said. I'm sorry.
Wait. Can I ask something? Jimmy, just get your name from Slippin' Jimmy.
Sure.
You guys don't get it?
I guess, sure.
Yeah.
You don't know where it's from? Fuck.
We already made the condom joke.
No, I don't watch TV, I guess.
Hey, Better Call Saul?
Jimmy has made a career out of being likable to
That
whites.
was genius.
Jimmy's claim to fame is being affable to whites. Being
like Will Smith.
Yeah, they love him. And he loves them. He's like, I don't mind cuddling up because I know where my bread is buttered. And if I see a nigga, I will kill a nigga. I have no problem with it. I will slap the shit out of him. Yeah. It's okay, Jimmy. We got you, brother. We forgive you, man.
You know what I like about the Black Americans? I mean, it's always it's like a cute thing about you guys. It's sort of also sad about you guys as well. You can't envision a scenario where whites are sucking my dick. It's always the other way around.
Shit, here we go. This is gonna be good. Tell us, Jimmy. Tell us about how the white worship you. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Of course they do.
They love my ideas.
They never tell me to dance. They never. Jimmy, tell us, regale us with the stories of white admiration. I love it.
Why wouldn't they?
Go ahead, tell us about it. I want to hear it. Spare no details. Spare no detail.
Why wouldn't they worship me?
No. You tell us. We think you're a nigger. Go ahead, tell us.
You tell me.
Tell us why you're special. We think you're a nigger. Tell us why you're special.
You tell me.
We think you're a nigger. Tell us why you're special.
Okay, cool.
Let's hear it.
Wait, you know what? Actually, I've got a hypothetical.
One of the impressive line. It's too impressive. We gotta put on glass.
No, it's not that.
There's a hypothetical situation I'm thinking about.
Black people. If whites were here, of course they do the whole, hello, my baby.
What if he's attracting the white people that are just super dumb and think that they're lower than
maybe
animals?
Jimmy, hey, listen, Jimmy is quite accomplished.
You said white accomplished?
No, white.
Oh, okay. I'd rather it with a W. White accomplished.
He is actually a quite distinguished Negro. He belongs to the special Negro.
Hey there, nigga boy. Yes, ma'am?
He truly is.
Hey there, big nigga boy. Yes, ma'am. Do you mind getting my bag?
In his mind, he actually thinks that he's that 1 in a billion nigger, right?
Like Django?
Yes, absolutely like Django. He doesn't know that there's been others that came before him. And they played with you, toyed with you, patted you on the head. They even gave you some of their women from time to time. And they went right to your head.
Wait.
Are you saying it blinded him?
Absolutely. No, that's worse. It's much worse than that. So when they eventually get tired of him, because, they don't really want to smell his musty Haitian ass, no matter how hard you try to scrub that Haitian off, it was just still there. You can still smell it.
I don't condone such language.
Well, eventually, at some point, they're going to accuse him of maybe stealing the silverware or possibly touching one of the white women that he wasn't authorized.
Hold on, Miss Sally. You know I would never do that, Miss Sally. I love this job, Miss Sally.
I love y'all. How could you do this to me? And the next thing you know, he'll be in some sort of holding cell for the next 3 or 4 weeks. And he's like, I've got rights.
You sure it wasn't concrete? You sure it wasn't lying? I don't trust none of them niggas.
I've done so much for this country. How could you people do this to me? And right then, and only then, is when he gets that, what we call the real nigga roll call.
No. You remember that Dave Chappelle skit about the pimp? What's gonna happen is after he's been in prison for a good clean month, hasn't taken a shower, a white man is gonna come to the prison. Oh, Jimmy! Is that you, boss? Oh, Jimmy! Boss! Jimmy! I am I am here to save you, Jimmy. This is a travesty what they've done to you.
That's right. You
I told him I was
Concrete. Switch it up with Slippin' Jimmy.
We're not. Lion and I are doing a bit. You're getting in the middle of it. Please.
Yeah, you really are, man.
Come on. We gotta have a good time, huh?
Let us do our thing.
Fine. You guys want to suck each other up?
Hold on, brother. None of that homoerotic fantasy.
Like in every black club.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, man.
Hey, listen. It doesn't matter who you are right now. Isn't that you mentioned? Is that it? You want to be talked about and admonished or ridiculed?
Oh, Jimmy left. He let Jimmy out the back door, yo.
Yeah, you were his diversion tactic.
No, I'm usually here, just not all the time.
You were the interference play, weren't you?
No, I'm the Lord Ness.
I have no clue who you are.
Look me up.
No, you know how black men are we're lazy.
He's in the goo all the time.
You know we black men are lazy. I don't got time for that. Why don't you explain yourself?
I'm an anarchist, complete anarchist ideology.
Oh, so you know Beamer?
Yeah, I know Beamer, but I'm not the golden rule believer.
Just say that you were.
What does that mean, golden rule believer?
From Bima's perspective, there's a golden rule amongst everyone that you don't invade anyone's privacy or something like that, right? I believe in true anarchy, that you're able to do whatever you want with any form of restriction. So Israelites, for example, you're able to have your own land and territory. You're able to progress, you're able to have your own resources, currency, weaponry, technology, all of it. There's no limitation to what you could do. Neutral territory, corporations are able to control land. I mean, pretty much a free-for-all.
Yeah, that's a perfect way for me to come and you.
Good luck with that.
This would be just like that game, what's that game, Biodome or some shit like that?
Bioshock?
What's it, Bioshock?
I finally figured it out.
Yeah.
I was wondering how I could get some cheap land in like West Virginia and find people who want to buy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do an email blast. I'm going to go to Washington, D.C. I'm going to get a list of people in Washington, D.C. I'm going to email blast all the realtors about this new subdivision in West Virginia with pre-sales in the 300,000. And all the people who want to get out of D.C. is going to go to West Virginia for pre-sale values.
I forgot, I never went from D.C. to West Virginia. I don't really know the distance. And is it commutable for people who might want to move there?
Bro, I'm gonna double check, but I'm almost positive that's the closest city. All right, you know what? I'll just say, what's the closest city to West Virginia? What's the closest major city by driving? I'm almost sure it's them.
West Virginia is about the size of a thumbprint, but it's got a lot. It's really mainly mountains. Like it's like the Appalachian Mountains.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh. No, it's another city that's
Pittsburgh, Ohio, or Pennsylvania, Ohio, Kentucky.
Not from West Virginia, no.
The closest major cities to West Virginia borders by car are likely within the border states of Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Kentucky, given their proximity and West Virginia extensive borders with them. Yeah, that's too far. Fuck.
Let me see. Let me tell you.
I get closer to DC.
All right.
But
Pittsburgh. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. That's Washington.
Email blast is how you get everybody who wants to buy. And you buy the land, you get all the contracts, and then you start developing and sell them one by one. However many you can sell at a time.
Have you ever done this before?
Is this gonna be your first crack?
Does it matter if I ever done it before? Will it work is the question.
That's why I'm asking.
Yes, I've built houses.
The likelihood, if you've done it before, the likelihood.
Yes, I've built houses before.
No, I'm talking about this method here, where you're gonna go to DC and do all of this mess.
I've bought land before. I've built houses before. I've never sold a subdivision.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's selling 100 is no different than selling 1. Sorry. Just need the land. That's all.
So how you gonna get the land?
I'm gonna look on Zillow.
I thought you was gonna try the Jimmy approach.
Alright, but Lion, let's have a conversation or concrete if we have to have a convo. Let's do it.
Better be worth my while, sir.
What you want to talk about? Oh,
I
shit.
asked you.
It went both ways.
I don't like that term.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Feels like you were trying to like ruin me just now. I don't like that.
I mean, hey. We can always have a good time in the bedroom. I'm joking. Alright, look. Honestly, I mean, mainly whenever I'm listening again all the time, you're always talking about something about religious belief systems and all that. And in some way you're implementing it.
Sometimes.
Always.
Okay. I disagree with that statement.
Really, how? Majority of the time you're talking about the Hebrew Israelite belief system.
Now, maybe that's the part that resonates with you because that's the part that you're more interested in. I talk about stars, family.
There's only probably like once or twice.
Biology, I talk about genetics, I talk about a lot of different things. I go back and forth about my disbelief in evolution, or at least emergence. Talk about a lot of different things. I don't understand how you can say, oh, it's just religion. I'm not a one-trick pony like most of you in the room.
Let's say 5 or 6 hours ago, no, 10 or 11 hours ago, you were talking more about the religious Hebrew Israelite stuff.
10 hours ago.
Yes.
You'll have to give me some context because I don't remember talking about it 10 hours ago. I don't even think I was.
When you kept on getting interrupted by, I think, Louis or someone else, Huey?
Oh, that wasn't 10 hours ago. But I wasn't talking about the Hebrew Israelite stuff. What I was talking about is how the fact that Huey tends to only, like, whenever he hears me talking, he automatically tries to take the conversation to the Jewish issue.
No, but so I guess my point is, how long were you talking about that?
That could have been about maybe 4 hours ago.
No, but I'm asking how long were you talking about it?
Maybe.
You don't remember?
Maybe about 10 minutes.
That wasn't 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was. About 10 minutes. Because he said his point where he just denied, and tried to play it off as if he doesn't remember constantly doing that same tactic over and over again. And
it was about 1 or 2 hours.
It wasn't that long because other people started talking about other things. And before that, we were talking about stocks. My particular stock picks that are working. Everybody that's actually,
No, the stocks, I do remember you talking about that, but that was probably for about 10 or 15 minutes.
Well, tomato. What would you like to talk? You don't have to go back and forth about how long. It sounds like you're recording me for some sort of S corporation.
No. I mean, look, I'm just saying that you get more mic time for religious stuff, so that's why I'm thinking, like, you most likely from what I've heard from you is more talking about for the Hebrew Israelite belief system. So if you want to debate belief systems, we could probably do that, or we could do ideology.
It doesn't matter. Just bring up whatever it is that you like to discuss or talk about.
believe in the multiverse.
Multiverse?
Yes.
Do I believe in it? I'm waiting on more evidence.
So you're still like on the fence on that?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Usually most people say that it's fake. What if I
don't really go right to something being fake without some sort of evidence that can validate or debunk another position.
I just found 40 acres for 1.5 million.
You know something? Concrete.
Shepherd's Town, West Virginia.
When I was in Tennessee, I ran across 7 acres. 7 acres on the side of a mountain, and it was, at the time, I think it was like $23,000.
It's a new buildable land. What you hear, I'll explain it. It's a real simple process. Major highway, major city, buildable land, flat land, not a lot of trees, not a lot of bullshit. Alright? You call the owner, you say, give me 90 days plus the ability to for an extension, and I'm gonna buy this. But give me some time to do my due diligence. That's what you need, 90 days. That's 3 fucking months. 3 months, you should be able to figure out if you should be able to close on that deal.
Well,
major roads, close to major cities. People want houses. They're gonna always want houses. Right now we're short 500,000 houses. Just look, how many houses are we short in America? With the increased abilities of the electrical cars for auto drive, the farther out they're gonna go from major cities with no problem. No fucking problem. And we're there. If you buy land today, it's gonna take you 2 years to build it all out. By then, electric cars would have gotten better in that 2-year period.
I highly doubt electric cars are really going to be beneficial in the future, but to each their own.
Sorry, what'd you say, Lord?
I highly doubt electric cars are beneficial for the future, but to each their own.
Dude, you think
he doesn't believe that electric cars are beneficial for the future.
Why not?
I mean, you're gonna have to constantly charge it unless if you have a extra battery. Solar panels are really gonna charge it fully, completely within. It's most likely gonna take about 24 hours to completely charge it, but for it to run, it would vary. Probably charge 10 minutes while driving all that.
The issue that I see with the charger, if we got it to the speed that it would take, like you just said, 10 minutes to fully charge the vehicle, that would require human beings to be very close to radiation exposure.
And I didn't explain fully on what I was talking about for 10 minutes. So obviously 10 minutes would probably get like 1 bar. Obviously, hypothetically, if it had a meter on it, but it's not going to have a meter.
The reason why it takes so long now to charge vehicles is not because the cars have an issue, it's because of safety regulations. People's body isn't supposed to be absorbing that much radiation at one time. And they know, like I know, that imagine human beings getting accustomed to being around your car while charging the exact same way you are around fossil fuels when you're pumping gas into your vehicle. The fuels from those fossil fuels are harmful, but they're not as harmful as this would be, especially with prolonged exposure.
But think of the improvements that humanity could have with the long-term exposure.
You said so. You're on the idea that less humans mean better, but better quality of life for the remaining survivors.
Less humans?
Yeah, it's because they died from cancer.
I mean, yes, obviously, that at the same time, some people would survive, some people wouldn't. Obviously, the same thing with the vaccines. Somehow they made the claim that vaccines saved lives and really killed a large portion of people.
So would you want to be the one responsible, or would you want to be the one responsible for millions of deaths?
Honestly, that's their choice, not mine.
Okay.
It's their choice, not mine. They chose to do it. So I mean, at the end of the day,
I think what they're trying to do, of course, what they're trying to do, of course, is get to that level where we can recharge EV vehicles at the speed that it would normally take any individual to, pump gas in their 5.7 cylinder engine with a 4.3 gas tank. We would love to be able to do that, but like I said before, it's going to come at a health cost to get it to charge vehicles at that speed.
Agreed. But then wait, if people are immune to the radiation,
wait, what?
I mean, radiation, other forms of
we're gonna walk around with lead. We're gonna walk around with lead jackets on all the time.
No. But let's say if you get immune to it. Let's say, because I mean, I'm shooting for cancer. There's a radiation chamber that you can go through to, in some way, not cure it, but to lower the cancer in some way. Let's say if an average person, or I mean, either any person was to be through in a radiation chamber for, let's say, I mean, it's gonna be gradual. First time, probably 10 minutes. How many times you choose to do it for, you eventually gradually start to get immune to it.
Well, people will be charging, if this was to happen and that technology was just like demand for this kind of technology had pretty much silenced all of the health officials that were trying to say, hold on, we haven't got the plugs out. And they just went ahead and pushed that technology on the general public, you will see a surge in cancer almost overnight. And what would happen is, of course, the same companies, they would deny that the cause of cancer is coming from the excessive amount of radiation exposure all over the place, especially in urban.
You think there's a cure for cancer?
Yeah.
What is it?
For a certain type of cancer. Depends on which type of cancer you have. By the way, a black woman actually came up with the process of curing cancer that I believe it's at least in the hypodermis with lasers.
I feel like if there's a cure, that's the most evilest thing you can do is hold back the cure.
Well, no, because maybe people have the same idea as the young fellow right now who believes that the earth would be better off if there were less people.
And no. I look again, and as the anarchist, I just believe that it's more. Look, I am a evil individual.
Of course, you're a white man. I expect that.
Have you read my PTR? No, you haven't. Hispanic, Native American, Tunisian.
You are what?
Hispanic, Native American, and Tunisian.
And Tunisian?
Yes.
Okay.
Mixed.
I don't understand what's the significance of saying that.
Because you're making the claim that I'm white.
Well, Hispanic could be Jewish, Hispanic whites. Native American could also be a $5 Indian, which could also be white. And also Tunisian were also the people who were, of course, conquered by whites from the born. So,
I don't know, I guess just making an assumption. Alright.
Oh, okay.
Just correcting me, that's pretty much it.
Maybe, or maybe not. That's...
I mean, do you go by skin color? Or ethnicity?
Ethnicity is what? Do you believe that ethnicity does not consist of skin color? Or means that you descend from a particular race of people which has a progenitor? Like a father?
I don't really care for the who's the father, this and that little shit. And plus I'm not gonna, or say that you're black or white.
But you asked, do I care about skin color or ethnicity? And ethnicity could move right back to skin color because of your progenitor had that particular look and race. So, to me, it's one and the same.
Alright, understanding that from your perspective then. To me, it's just more of, I mean, whoever you're mixing with, you're mixing with it. Either way, at this point, we're all mixed.
I hate it when people say that. Not everybody is all mixed.
Not completely, but half. Wait, have you done a DNA test?
You believe in those?
50-50.
Yeah, I think it's more political.
Yeah. And plus, I mean, they could just give you random shit just to say, oh, you're this and that, but really you're something.
And they do. They actually do that.
Yeah. Like, I swear, one of my friends said that he was Clondolian. And I'm just like, wait, how?
Well, I don't know how much, what your income is, but just for shits and giggles, if you have taken a DNA test from one company, I suggest you take 2 different companies and see what comes up.
Oh, speaking of this fucking liar, sorry to cut you fellas off. This fucking liar.
You better be sorry.
This fucking liar had the audacity to like have an entire room predicated on his fucking lies. What type of what kind of man is that, yo?
Who are you talking about?
This guy right here, Mojo. He sat there and pretended that it's just weird, bro. Like the grandstanding is like some, you know,
who did Mojo
emptiness.
get into it with today? It was something he was saying that was kind of funny.
He was the Hegelian dialectic. He was. It's like, bro, what a grandstanding, peacocking weirdo. Like, if anything, you could have come up with some legitimate critiques instead of one that you could easily get debunked on. Like, God, that was sad, bro. Sad and pathetic. I didn't know you were that low, Mojo.
That shit was hilarious.
I mean, I think Mojo has a lot of experience, especially I think he was in year 1. Or year
Not
2.
experienced doing what?
Clubhouse.
Oh, okay. That and $1 will get you a cup of tea and chunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of comical. Yeah, back and forth between the most egotistical gentlemen. See, at least I'm putting on the act when I pretend to be all like it's me, it's about me, and but I think you all actually didn't feel that way about yourselves.
Oh, you said you're putting on an act. Oh my God.
When I pretend to be all, you know, like arrogant and egotistical and you know.
Yeah, you did some evil shit today, and I was like, yo, you gotta stop. I think it was against Mark, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
no,
you were.
Mark was fucking hilarious.
You were laughing in Mark's face, and you know that Mark. Come on, bro. No, I wasn't. No. You were out of control, bro.
I couldn't help it. I tried to keep my composure.
Okay, just so we can't, as long as you just don't pretend about being like so self-aware and magnanimous.
Oh, so I even said, I said, I can't do this, man. I can't do this. Every time he kept talking, I kept thinking of, like, I kept thinking of the In Living Color episode where he was like, it's ridiculous. It's magnanimous. Like, nigga, one fish, two fish, knick-knack, cat.
All right. You put on the show. All right.
I'm like, nigga, will you please shut up? Like, sometimes I just lay here and sit quietly, and I'm trying my best to not laugh. And I was like, but this time I just couldn't. I like, he got to me. He actually did.
Yo, so I saw this guy, so there's this guy who walks around. Alright, let's move on to something else.
You shouldn't have never brought it up.
Come on, Lion, just let it go, bro. Come on. There was this guy, just listen, bro, I got a real topic. There was a guy who walks around and he goes, hey, sir, how did you make your money? Alright, it's pretty cool, whatever.
I've seen that on
okay, bro, okay. One guy he asked said that he likes nuclear power because he's saying, okay, we got all these data centers that we're creating. They're going to need to run on power. Nuclear power is the best option. What do you think about that?
Well, how do you even reply to that? I mean, look, if he thinks that's a good idea.
Oh, let Nas go, Lion.
I mean, look, if he thinks it's a good idea, then that'll go line.
If he thinks it's a good idea, then let him.
That's the anarchist way.
About that. All right, let me think about it. All right, go ahead, Lion. What do you?
Okay, so if one, can you do me a favor? Are you buying a computer or something? Yeah, of course you are.
I am, but I'm not doing you no fucking favors. That's not.
All right, well, I was gonna ask.
Are you driving?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Didn't you say you was sleepy, bro?
I am. But listen, I was gonna ask.
Why would you continue to drive?
I got caught in this fucking traffic for like 2 hours. Somebody had an accident, and I'm on my way home. Look, I wanted to ask you to look up Hiroshima. What was it? No, it was like 2015 or 14, where the earthquake off the coast of Japan, the effects of the enriched uranium rods, and how they could not basically cool them down.
Oh, I remember that massive explosion.
Right.
So talking about Chernobyl?
Yes, Chernobyl. And what they finally decided to do was to just go in and open up the gates and allow the ocean water to come right on in, attempting to cool it down, but it didn't. And what ended up happening was the radiation particles went right out into the ocean, killing
HBO,
literally killing so much wildlife.
Yeah, HBO did a docudrama on Chernobyl. It's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
You should check it out. But that's not how they depicted it.
Yeah.
The way they depicted it is, first it was supposedly a guy who was running a test on the nuclear reactor. He ends up like being warned that he shouldn't continue to test. He persists in the test, and for some strange reason there was a chain of events where it increased the reactiveness of the reactor instead of shutting it down, right? So he hits the shut off button, and that actually increased it. They had the explosion, and they basically were trying to deny it. And it was just a big mess. It really was more of a bureaucratic mess than a failure of the nuclear reactor system. But there was a failure component, but it's almost like it was exacerbated by, incompetency. on the bureaucratic level. That's all I got out of it.
Yeah, well, I got the earthquake, and they couldn't get to it. It was too far down. They didn't have any machines that could actually stop it from further heating up. They opened it, flooded it. The particles that touched the water, the radiation left and went right into the Pacific Ocean and started killing all of the wildlife for miles. Nothing grows in a lot of these areas. Now, the reason why I brought that up was if this is now going to be the new modern way that we as Americans and Canadians, also they want to do this in Mexico as well, are to power everything that we currently have, I think that increases the chance that that very same scenario that happened over there in Japan will happen here and more frequently. And of course that means our wildlife will die, water supply will be polluted, and places we used to live, we can't live anymore for the next 100 years or so. That old thing.
I didn't think your take was going to be that retarded.
Yeah.
I mean, I somewhat see what you mean, line, but at the same time, I still think that we could, in some way, live in very hazardous areas in some way. We could wear suits. Let's see what else.
It's funny, hey.
We could probably just fucking be completely naked.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with wearing radiation? Some of them look quite fashionable.
Or a gas mask or something.
Yeah.
Make sure to buy yourself a full-on box of filters.
Yeah, don't you want, what's wrong with just making your own little charcoal suits?
Oh, really? Or you could just go out there naked. That's another option, too.
Yeah.
Yo, Lion, you said something earlier in this week that no wars are real. They're not like actual conflicts because of, dislike or whatever. But you don't think all wars are like that, right? I can agree. Modern wars.
Yeah, modern wars.
What you mean? I thought World War II was fake.
World War II?
Yes, World War II. I'm sure it is. I mean, shit, Hitler doesn't exist in this timeline.
What are you saying?
I'm trolling.
Say, what mushrooms are you eating? Because we got a guy for you.
I'm trolling. I was just trolling for that little part, but, I mean, most of them are real, to a certain extent. It just varies from the perspective overall.
One of the elements that's required in order to enrich uranium? You know what it is?
Nuclear fission.
No, that's the name of the process, but it's an element, and it's very common.
Water.
Well, that would be to cool it off.
No, I don't know.
It's tungsten.
Okay.
But these two metals
What about
when these two elements are in close proximity to each other, they start to react. Think of like magnets, a negative and a positive magnet.
Okay.
So that's how they're creating the heat. Or to simplify, I can't think of the name of the stone, but you can slap or scrape a particular type of stone and it will cause a spark. people been using these stones in order to create fire.
What you want
like,
to do?
Fight.
Where are you going with this? Because I'm not interested in your nerdistry. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then, dumbass nigga. Stay dumb.
Well, I'm not. I don't care. I don't care. Question is, what do you think about nuclear power being the future? And you said, oh, it's all going to blow up and we're going to die. I never thought that your response would be that retarded. Right? I thought you'd say something like, let me see which companies are being innovative in terms of nuclear power. See if anybody's like making it smaller, safer.
I'll explain why. Maybe if I explain it in this way, you can see why I hold that position. So right now, we as the so-called civilized civilization, first world nation, and go to our restrooms, bathrooms, porta potties, and we relieve ourselves, and we use these piping systems. Here all the time, I talk about how the race goes to a fucking lake, and they all swim in period water and cook their food and shit water and stuff. Although that's true, but we're not that far away from that. And now, because we, through some time, through our science, have devised a way to harness nuclear power, very dangerous, not just to the people involved who are working, but this could be dangerous for generations to come. We are not ready for that kind of technology just yet, until we can master even the basics of how to separate our shit from our drinking water, how we can stop throwing our plastics into our oceans, and how we can take our trash and use them for another form of fossil fuel. Until we master that, we should not be touching anything to do with nuclear fusion or fission. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. It's kind of like a kid playing with gas, a small child playing with gasoline and cherry bombs for the first time. We're not there. Maybe sometime in the future. But no, right now you guys are just monkeys.
Interesting. So, if you've identified some pressure points, I gotta teach you how to be a real analyst. So what we're doing is we're doing a big picture analysis, right? Nuclear power. You're identifying some pivotal subcomponents that need to be in place before nuclear power is, achievable. So what you should be doing is finding those companies that are trying to solve those sub-issues, which was going to pave the way for the bigger issue. So you can just go down. So basically, the thesis is more data centers equal more power. More power equals nuclear power. Nuclear power needs these other subcomponents. So therefore, you can take that entire supply chain and find out who is the big dog in each one of those areas. And you don't have to take it away from your main thing. You just put a little bit in each along that supply chain and see if it grows. Just pay a little bit of attention to it. And as you think about more components, you invest in more companies along that line. And nobody's looking over there, which is a great opportunity because you'll be in early and you'll be able to pay attention. So what we got to do is we got to say, what are the next big ideas? We only need 10 big ideas, 5 big ideas for the next 15 years, 10 years. That way we can get in early for that next party. AI's already, like, everybody's got a seat at the table. I don't know. You got to think about, you know, other stuff.
Well, you're bringing up the subject now. That the next question I think you should have asked me is, Lion, have you already thought about those things?
You didn't put that in your initial submission. You said you didn't. If you didn't, I don't even care.
No. So I think what you should do in the future is, hey, Lion, have you ever thought about this and the process?
That's exactly what I asked you. What do you think about this? I literally asked you what.
You asked me one specific thing that did not require me to go into some long elaboration like you tend to do. I'm more of a straightforward kind of person because I don't think it's necessarily needed to just bloviate all night long on a very simplistic point. You ask me a question, boom, you got to answer. That's it. With me, you should never ever assume concrete.
I'm sorry, man. I stopped listening a long time ago. But, yeah.
That's also one of your problems. We're going to have to discuss at a future date. I try my best, with you, concrete. I think you have the most potential out of all of the students in the room.
I see how it is, Lion.
Say it again.
I see how it is.
See oldest?
I see how it is.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
See how what is? Oh, yeah, no, don't get offended, man. Listen.
How dare you offend me? Fuck!
Hey,
I'm joking, like shit. Don't worry about it.
Listen, I have to first extend my hand to my fellow Jew who doesn't know what he is. And then after that, if you're able to, grab a crumb that falls off the master's table, then, have at it, man.
I see what it is. Fine.
Yo, Lion, you know what? I'm about to ask ChatGPT this question. So I watched this video about all these mega projects. We hear about how they're trying to build islands in South America. Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
They have this one building that's like, yeah, it's like a wall. That building that's a wall. Yeah, it's
city,
crazy.
15-minute city. Yeah.
So, and they lose money and they're bad ideas. And you would think that it's like the easy, smart ideas that should get easily funded. I don't know, but you
is
see
it
people
really a bad idea, or is it that they know something that you don't necessarily know, or maybe they're planning something that you haven't really taken seriously? Could that be it?
Bro, I watched a 25-minute video on the blunders that they said one of the buildings that is on the man-made island is sinking, currently sinking. Said that there was sewer coming out of one of the water lines, something like that. I don't want to get it wrong.
You ever heard of Venice?
Basically,
you ever heard of Venice?
Yeah. What about it?
It's always sinking. It's sinking.
Yeah, but Venice was built hundreds of years ago. We're talking about new shit, bro.
The same thing would also happen anywhere. Listen, the people, they may find a problem in their, in their development. But if they're given enough time, I'm assuming that, and they've already invested quite a bit, I'm assuming they're going to come around and do what's required of what needs to be done in order to, make things or get things the way that they want it. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, this is called wishful thinking.
I could say the same thing about your Virginia plan.
Bro, listen, I'm lying. This is real life, bro. See, the thing is, you've never been around this type of stuff. You don't understand. It's not that complicated, Lion. It's just you've never sat down and thought about it and done it. No niggas that done it. But it's simple. There's tons of people who understand real estate. They understand commuting. They understand.
Hey, yeah, you black though.
Tons of people. That doesn't matter. Listen, let me tell you how it works. So, there's a guy, his name is Don Peoples. He's a black developer.
I know a man named Don Peoples.
All right. The one thing that trumps everything is contracts. You know that. That's biblical. Contracts. So what you do, you get a contract with the owner of the land. Once you have that, you have gold.
Give me, man. I'm
checked
out.
Gold.
I'm checked out. I'm sorry.
All right, good. You should check out.
I don't know what you mean by that statement. You trying to say I should die? Or you just saying, well, I mean, what you mean?
I'm saying that you should no longer engage because I understand it is going to do damage to your ego.
My ego? Listening
to me talk my shit is going to hurt your ego, so you should check out.
If you really knew me, Concrete, I don't have an ego.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean you do?
Hold on.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, let me rephrase. I don't have the kind of ego that's actually really that noticeable.
I mean, look, if we personally know you, opposite there wouldn't be an ego, but I mean, we all have egos our own way on this app.
I'm not the kind of person that can be embarrassed or feelings get hurt.
I mean, nobody.
The thing that bothers you the most is that you don't know how to see, and I can help you, bro.
You can help me.
Here's how you do it. It's real simple. You gotta take the cost of the land. Listen. I'm trying to help you. Just relax. So what you do is you buy land that's not zoned residential, but it's in what's called the path of progress. And the path of progress is going to be where the city or the municipality is building in more infrastructure. Because the developers and the cities work together, right? The big dogs. You don't have to be a big dog. You just have to, it's just how you see how you watch Nancy Pelosi, you do what she does. The same thing applies to development. And the same thing that you do.
Oh, speaking of that, did you remember when you asked me, like, how do you,
notice how you're cutting me off just to talk about you? That's your ego.
Notice how you cut me off.
That's your ego. Let me just finish my point. Let me just finish my point.
Yeah. No, I don't need
So what you do, let me just finish my point. 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 So I'm explaining to you. I'm explaining to you. So, path of progress. What comes first in the path of progress?
Hey, Lord Nasty, listen.
Hold on. Let me finish my point. Let me just finish my point. Let me just finish my point. And then you can go. I'm going to leave you alone because I'm getting tired. But I'm going to leave you with this fucking message. Path of progress. The developers are going to buy big pieces. They're going to buy all the 1,000 acre parcels, right? The contiguous 1,000 acre parcels. Those are going to get gobbled up. But you don't want 1,000 acres. You just need a little baby 5 acres, right?
Yeah, right.
So what happens is they're going to buy their land. They're going to get those infrastructures put in, and then they're going to start building their big mega subdivisions.
Yeah.
All you got to do is when they start doing their thing, you just come mosey on along, because the landowners in the area aren't going to all be aware. They're not going to know that shit's about to change. So what you do is you find one, and you say, hey, Bob, I am a developer. I will work with you. I'll joint venture with you. We work together, and we're going to sell this property. And you can tell them, I'm going to find people in the next major neighboring town who are looking to buy more affordable. And we're going to sell them 20 homes. Measly 20.
Right.
And down the block, they're going to be selling 1,000 homes. But they're going to be selling those 1,000 homes for $200,000 more than what we're selling for.
Damn right.
But what I'm going to need from you, Bob, is I'm going to need a 1-year contract where we're locked in for a year. And if I can't put it together in a year, you go about your way, I go about my way.
Type shit. Yeah.
All right, man. I hope you remember this next time we want to talk about stocks.
It's still deep, bro. Full story. Lord Nasty.
No, you're not going to get to talk for the rest of the night. No, forget it. You could have let me go, but you didn't.
I did. No.
And now don't worry. Just pack it up.
Concrete, you weren't saying shit.
Just pack it up. Don't worry, Lion. It's over. I tried to be nice to you.
I was helping you out. You was co-signing bullshit you were saying, man.
You were sandboying for this. You were sandboying for the cracker in the room, and I know it. It's hard not to sandboy.
Let's be real with each other.
No.
I'm
just gonna let it. I'm just gonna listen, Lion. There's no mods here. Listen. There's no mods here. I'm just gonna turn up. That's it.
Sounds like we're gonna get bugged.
Yep, there you go. Lord Nas got it.
Whatever.
Yep.
Oh, Lion, have a great time.
Yep. Pack it up. Cause I'm finding the mega project failure.
Just said you was going to sleep.
Yeah. I gave you a chance. You could have been decent about it.
I was.
You had the fucking tap dance for this weird ass faggot.
I was agreeable.
Here we go. Alright, Lion, nice talking to you.
I was agreeable. There was no argument.
Part of any job. I don't care where you work. Mega projects are large projects, which usually infrastructure, energy, or transportation. Examples include building new cities, airports, power
I could play the same game.
rail networks, or building. In today's view, let's look at some overly ambitious ideas that make no practical sense. There were 6 in 1998, and today there are 265. The property development boom around the turn of the millennium turned Dubai into one of the fastest growing cities in the world. Apparently 25% of the construction cranes in use worldwide are operating today. They built the world's tallest building, the world's largest shopping mall, the world's largest fountain, and the world's tallest hotel. They're apparently developing a theme park called Dubai Land, which is about twice the size of one of the especially if it was going to become a beach resort. They built their first artificial island for the Burj Al Arab Hotel, where construction began in 1994. They then laid out plans for 3 palm-shaped islands, an archipelago of islands shaped like a map of the world, and another archipelago called the Universe, in the shape of the Sun, Moon, Milky Way, and Solar System. Construction on the Palm Jumeirah began in 2001. From above, it looks like a palm tree inside a circle. Unlike the Burj Al Arab Island, this was built entirely from sand and rocks, with no concrete or steel used. A mega project wouldn't be a mega project without a monorail, so of course there's a 3.4-mile-long monorail running down the center of the palm, and the leads are filled with homes and hotels, creating a sort of suburb in the ocean. By late 2007, most of the properties were available.
country. I mean, might as well continue. I'll listen to it here and there. Concrete, still here?
Hey, yo, is he done yet?
I think so. I mean, it's still here.
Yeah, I left. I wasn't gonna sit there and be educated by a black man that's trying to be educated by a white man. No.
That's fine, Lion. That's fine. So you just joined back just to chill or what?
Yeah. What were you were trying to discuss something into this slave-minded individual, always trying to jump on stage and get white man's attention. What were you asking again?
If anything is usually according to a 2009 New York Times article, when you turn the faucets on in the hotels on the Palm, only cockroaches come out.
Alright, well, I'm going to go back to work on my AI, so I'm still going to be here, but he's just going to keep on doing this every time I record.
The developer must have no fear of the drug traffickers, money launderers, and various other island mobsters, increased the number of residential units on the island, reducing the space between them to make up for some of their losses, which didn't make the home buyers happy. There were other problems reported too, like human waste being dumped in the water, not to scare off the jellyfish, but because most of Dubai's development went ahead without proper sewage facilities, meaning that it has to be trucked out of the city, where the trucks reportedly wait up to 16 hours in line to deposit it in the city's only sewage treatment plant. I should note that this is the most successful of Dubai's man-made islands. The others are considered failures. Before I get to them, let me tell you about this week's video sponsor, Delete Me. Delete Me is a subscription service that acts on your behalf.
going to hell.
has to be created and someone has to have it that's outside of that aircraft. Now, whether it has to be filed with the United States government, that's different. But I know, like, you have to have a manifest. It doesn't matter.
It says right here, depending on what the domestic flight is, Part 91, which is not required, and is a manifest required, not by law.
Yeah, but they don't have to file with the government, but they have to have it with that company or whoever that's
yes, it's all for insurance.
Right, so because of insurance. Like if
right, it's not required. It's not required by law. That's
no,
crazy.
To file with the government, it's required by law, period.
No, just a manifest requirement. Says the question is, it gives a summary. It says flight type is the manifest required and submitted to authority. So if it's domestic,
so the authority would be the federal government. So like for our HR guys, right? Within our government. So with our HR guys, right? So like I'm gonna just call it a helicopter or whatever, a private helicopter. So you don't have to file. So it's a requirement to file with the federal government, right? The federal government, the manifest when it comes to most flights. Now, if you're talking about a private flight, it's still a manifest still has to be created, but it does not have to be filed with government.
Right.
It has to be, but it must be done. They have to know who every person is on that flight, but it still has to be filed, whether it's internal